What's going on, everybody? You already know it's the Dually King, and I'm back with another video. I figured I'd go ahead on and talk to some of y'all today, you know what I mean? And just kind of let y'all know what's been going on. I haven't been doing a whole lot of uploading and all of that stuff here recently, which I guess I really never, truth be told, upload a whole lot anyway. But I usually upload what's going on around the shop, what I got cooking, all of that good stuff. So anyway, a lot of y'all follow me on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, and hell, I end up putting up on there, you know what I mean, that I was going to be closed for a couple weeks. Anyway, I had woke up one day in a whole lot of pain, end up going to the hospital, you know what I mean, they end up giving me medicine and all of that stuff. Didn't end up helping. Long story short, had to end up having some surgery on my back. So moral of the story is, you need to take care of yourself, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I take that for granted because, you know, it comes down to a thing where you either rather make money and take a little ibuprofen, you know what I mean, or or have to worry about losing money and then go in the opposite route. Well, in this case, I ended up, you know what I mean, just kept buttering up, putting Band-Aids on it, that type of stuff. Well, it eventually caught up to you, boy. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, picking up them big old heavy blanks, you know what I mean, throwing them above my head, putting them up on the rack, putting them on the machine. A lot of y'all know I'm a one-man show, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just the way that it is, you know what I mean? And we continue to get older, and I ain't 20 years old no more. You know what I mean? So I can't I keep trying to do the same things that I was doing back when I was 20 years old, and it just don't work like that. You know, so like I said, I'm getting older. You know what I mean? Hell, I'll be 40 this year. You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, just can't move around the same way that I used to. So anyway, end up blowing out a disc. You know what I mean, in my back. Had to have surgery for that. Got a lot of get well wishes from a lot of y'all, so I definitely salute y'all, appreciate you. You know, none of them comments or anything like that go unnoticed or none of that stuff. And then again, you got the ones, man, that'll tell you well wishes, you know what I mean, but in all reality, when you find out who your true peeps are, because like until you put somebody into a I'm not gonna say a perspective, but into a situation of inconvenience, that's when they true colors, you know what I mean, show out. As an example, you know, hey man, I hope you get well better, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, hey look man, I woke up, I'm feeling bad, you know what I'm saying? I can't get your order out today. And then they turn into an absolute dick, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the stuff that I'm talking about. So, you know, it's just so wild to me, you know what I mean? And this is you know, we're all human. You know what I mean? Stuff happens. You know what I mean? None of this stuff is done on purpose. I don't want to be in no hospital. I absolutely hate needles. You know what I mean? I don't want to get no shots. I don't want to get cut on. No, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it just, you really go to see, you know, who a lot of your true friends are. You know what I mean? I've gotten a few comments on Facebook and stuff like that, but truth of the matter is, I give zero fucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it all the way 100 with you. You know what I mean? Like I had one guy, you know, comment, you know what I mean, up on my thing. Hey, you know, while you was gone or whatnot, I end up placing my order elsewhere, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Truth of the matter is, you know what I mean? It's enough money out here for all of us to eat on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, losing out on that one order, yes, it sucked because I strive to earn all of your guys' business, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, but like I said, you always got that one out the crowd, you know, and stuff like that. But, you know, I always try and keep y'all updated and try and keep it 100, you know what I mean, with y'all. You know what I mean? It ain't no secrets up over here. It ain't no lies up over here, no none of that stuff, you know what I mean? And I don't know, that's just the gist of it. So like I said, anyway, I've been out for the past couple weeks, so I'm starting to try and get back into my daily routine and stuff like that. But yes, I am actually getting better. I am on a weight restriction for time being anyway, which is cool. So I've been focusing on trying to do littler stuff like center caps, steering wheels, not so much wheels. And then when I do happen to get the wheel orders, I'll go ahead and call my brother in there to go ahead on and help me with that. So it actually works out for, you know, for the way that it actually is right now. So But yeah, so that's pretty much what I have been going through up over here. I got a lot of things cooking. So with that being said, I guess to kind of rewind a little bit. So anyway, when I was at the doctor was like, "Hey, look, man," he was like, I don't want to be rude or nothing. He was like, "But you a big guy," and he was like, "Part of what contributed to your back issue is your weight." I've always been a big dude. I love food. I love to eat. I love barbecue and starches and carbs, and you know what I'm saying. I love all of that, you know. But he was just like, "Hey, look, man, you need to drop some of this weight." You know what I mean? And long story short, we just had a nice conversation to the point that, you know, I realized, hey, look, he's right. I got a daughter I got to look after, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be around for that. So anyway, I decided to go ahead on and start dropping some weight, you know what I mean? And I want to be able to live long, you know what I mean, to be able to watch my daughter grow older, you know what I'm saying, and all of that stuff. So anyway, so that was part of it. And so just to let y'all know, hey, look, you know what I mean, I'm going to try and go ahead on and start eating better, and try and drop some of this weight so I can get more healthier, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are my future plans. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I got a lot of things cooking right now. So Big Bad Leroy Brown is just about done at this point right now. So it's the only thing that's left to do is put the hips on it and go ahead and finish buffing it. It's already wet sanded, all of that stuff. I talked to the gold plater. I probably just went ahead on, and that was a spoiler alert. I don't know, because I don't think I told y'all. But anyway, I sent the wheels off to get gold plated. So I talked to the plater. I should have the wheels back here in the next couple of weeks, and then I'll be able to go ahead and get the tires and stuff mounted, and then go ahead and get them put on the truck. So so that's going to be coming here real soon. I got Big Blue. We're actually leaving tomorrow to head to the Fort Wayne Rod and Custom Show tomorrow. So that's actually coming up too. I'll be taking that. I got to fix an airline on a Freightliner for my fifth wheel, because I got two lines that's leaking and my trailer keeps dropping. So I need to go ahead and get that fixed. Otherwise, I was going to load it up on a trailer and go ahead and take it to the show and make one hell of an entrance, but I can't because, you know, I don't want to go down there half-stepping or none of that stuff. So I'll probably end up trying to get around to fixing it maybe this weekend or something, because right now I live in Indiana, home of where one day is 60 degrees, the next day is 22 degrees and snow. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it is. You know what I mean? Yesterday was 62 degrees, you know what I'm saying? And today, and I wake up, I walk outside, and everybody's roofs is covered in snow. Like, come on now, you know what I mean? Indiana, I don't know. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to try and get it put into the shop today and get those lines put on it. Just ain't gonna make it today, which is fine. So anyway, I got to go ahead and do that. Then I'll be able to start going back to hauling and everything. I could put it on the back of my F450 and go ahead on and take it to the show, but it just ain't as grand of an entrance, you know what I mean? And if y'all know me, I like to make an entrance, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, so I got that coming up. I got the Lowrider show in Louisville, Kentucky coming up. There's, I think, 2 shows down there when I go. Thunder over Louisville's coming up. I mean, I got quite a bit of stuff going on, so I would definitely like to try and bring y'all up on this journey, you know what I mean, with me, like I always do. So my boy Rodney Parks also hit me the other day and told me about Freedom Truck Meet, if I remember the name correctly, that he was telling me about, and I might try and go ahead and make it on up over there too. I always try and meet my subscribers and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm not real popular. I'm just a good, humble dude that likes good conversation, you know what I mean, and meeting other people, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy because it's like I follow a lot of other people up on YouTube, like as an example, CJ on 32s. You know what I mean? His numbers are so high up, you know what I mean? But it's like, okay, you started out as a car guy, you know what I mean? And now all of a sudden, like, just about all of your videos is about exotic cars now and big jewelry and gaudiness and chrome teeth and diamond. I don't care about none of that stuff. Matter of fact, that stuff whack, because that ain't even what I subscribed to your channel for in the first place. You know what I mean? And, you know, and I don't know, it's just weird. So now like you got like people like Gabe or whatever, you know what I mean? You know, who's a Whistling Diesel wannabe, you know what I mean? I probably shouldn't have said that because I don't like hating on nobody. That's not what I'm saying. I guess I mean it more in the sense of he does a lot of recreating of what Whistling Diesel usually do. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, dude, this already been done. Create your own lane. You know what I'm saying? But even him, you know what I'm saying? He's following in the same CJ steps. You know what I mean? Every time that, you know, he pop up on the thing, it's always like, oh, I bought this. I bought this. I got new chrome teeth. I got a big diamond Superman chain. You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares about all of that, man. You know what I mean? When we subscribe for this car content, that's what we expect, not how rich you are or how big your house is. Nobody cares about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess some people that just want to be all in your business, then yeah, that's that. But truth be told, I personally unsubscribed to both of them channels just because it, you know, the channel started here and then made a hard left. You know what I mean? After you start getting money, you know what I mean? And I'm not popular by no means. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I don't know. I guess I just like putting out the content of what I make. You know what I mean? If I get some a good amount of followers out of it, hey, so be it. And if I don't, guess what? I'm still okay with it. It's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? But I love being able to meet y'all, you know what I mean, when I go out to a show, or if I happen to walk by and somebody says, hey, Dooley King, you know what I mean? And, you know, you get your little recognition off of that. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Truth be told, YouTube has gotten me quite a bit of business. You know what I mean? So truth be told, I mean, it's a business type of platform, you know what I mean, for me as well. You know, so I definitely can't complain there. But yeah. So anyway, I don't know. Like I said, this whole conversation I got off track and everything, but I will be bringing some stuff to you. I could show you what I'm working on today, but I actually need to start trying to get all of his stuff put together. But probably tomorrow I will go ahead on and show you like the center caps of what I'm building, the wheels, so on and so forth, so y'all can kind of know what's going on around the shop. It ain't been a lot because I just got back to the shop, just start getting back into the routine of working and all of that stuff. So I know that this video probably won't get a whole lot of views just because it's not a whole lot of content. It's more of me just sitting here talking, you know, and whatnot. But like I said, I just want to let y'all know your boy is back. You know what I mean? And hopefully better than ever, you know what I mean? And I'm ready to go ahead and get all of this stuff back cracking. So whatever I got a chance to bring to the channel, I'm going to bring it to the channel. You know what I mean? So I hope that y'all continue to watch. I hope that y'all love watching what y'all watch. You know what I mean? And everything. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead on and get back to work. And I'll go ahead and cut this camera back on the first chance that I'm able to show y'all something cool. So in the meantime, y'all stay cool, and I'll cut this back on here shortly, so just stay tuned. So what's going on, everybody? You already know it's the Dooley King, and I'm back for another video. Today my truck's going to the detail shop. Just went ahead on and did the first startup of the season. It's been sitting since, I don't know, maybe November or so. And when I got in there this morning to go ahead on and take it to the detail shop, it wouldn't start. No power, batteries was gone, probably because it's been sitting there that long. I didn't end up putting it up on a tender while it was sitting because it was sitting on the inside. Didn't think that I need to, but I guess if it's been sitting for, I don't know, what, 5-6 months, you know what I mean, then I probably should have went ahead on and did it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do one last walk around on this thing before I go ahead and take it over to the detail shop. You already know who I use. I use my boy Matt Jacobs with all in the details. I mean, man, he gets me right every single time. That's the reason I go ahead and continue to keep on using him. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this thing looked like from sitting all that time in the machine room, and then when I go pick it up to see what it looks like then. You already know it's a big thing. I smoke more good, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, you can just see all of the dirt and everything on it, and man. That hood got it pretty bad. Sure, when I pulled it out and the wind started hitting it, all you see was little dirt particles start But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and take that up over here to my boy Max real quick, and let's just see what that finished product look like. So stay tuned. So what's going on? I'm back. So today is it's a Thursday, and today is load in for the car show, for the Fort Wayne Rod and Custom Show. So I'm getting ready to head on down there. So I ended up getting my truck all detailed on up, had it ceramic coated, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? And man, so now that it's time to actually go on down there, we all gonna meet for breakfast first, and then we're gonna head up over to the car show for load in. But then yesterday, man, we got so much rain. Then it changed over to snow and all of that stuff. Just stupid Indiana weather, you know what I mean? But anyway, now everything is all soppy. The roads is all wet. Look at this stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is my parking lot, but it's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all wet, misty, all of that stuff. So of course, when I go down the road, all of the stuff is just gonna throw mist up on the side of the truck. I thought about loading it up on a sport chassis up over there, but I figured, I said, you know what, the mist is gonna come around the trailer, and it's actually gonna get up on the truck anyway. So either way it go, it sucked. I mean, I'm in a crappy situation, so I ain't got no choice but to just rewash it when I get there. But man, I got so much work. I ain't even gonna say I got so much work. I got so much money, you know what I mean? And dude going ahead and getting this thing detailed on up for me. So that definitely sucks for sure. But man, he got that thing straight saucy. I mean, look at that. That thing wet. I'm talking wheels gleaming, everything. So, but yeah, like I said, she clean. So I'm just, let's take a good memorization on how clean this thing actually is to when I actually make it on down there, what it's actually gonna look like then. So who knows? But yeah, anyway, I'm finna go ahead on and make it on down here to the show. Actually breakfast and then the show, and I'll go ahead and cut the camera back on. I know I only got about 30%. I'm gonna try and charge it on the way going down here, and hopefully I can get some decent good footage, you know what I mean, as far as on rolling in and all of that stuff. So other than that, just go ahead and stay with me, so stay tuned. Mark, let's see, and they all up over there. They got their rides. I'm gonna go get them on camera here shortly. There's some of the other cool stuff. I'm just walking around the parking lot showing y'all what the outside footage is. My boy Scott brought out his dually too. Excuse me. He had some issues with the fender, but shoot, he stayed up late. I think it was about 3 o'clock in the morning when he ended up posting last. So he ended up bringing his car. Excuse me. Got my boy Josh right here. Got the Lincoln right here on switches with that super high lockup on it. He's entering into the show as well. Yep, man, he clean with it too. So you got that one. You got my boy Brandon. You got the Lincoln on the old school Detroit steel wheels. Then of course, you already know you got Blueberry right there. And then Brandon's pulling up with another one right here, which he ended up bringing out the Chevelle. Actually, that's Brandon's brother. So that car is bad too. So then you got Kurt with the hearse. Air ride for, I think 415s, 418s, something like that. Air ride. Got that one. And you got this clean ass OBS right here.
The thing is though, there's a hockey game tonight.
Man, no it ain't. Yeah, got this clean S10 right here.
Oh no, that's
My boy Travis truck, back on 6s.
that's really going to be interesting, depending on how many of these truck and trailers stay here.
And then this PYT right here, 63 wagon, man. Makes me want to go ahead on and build something crazy. I wanted to go up over here, go ahead and get my homeboy Dooley D truck real quick, and what some of these haulers is looking like. And my man come all the way from Michigan right here. You know what I'm saying? You already know he rocking the semi wheels. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Got the matching steering wheel off up in there. Looking good with the body kit. My man got an enclosed trailer. You bought this, man? Oh, look what doing big things, bro.
Hey, I'm trying to. Hey, man. I said now I got my enclosed. My truck is for to go completely show.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. I'm not even messing around. So that's my enclosed right there. Yup. Yup. I appreciate it. I'm for to do them up. Just for the show.
Sure, yes, sir. You done bought the S10 on out today, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
I had to bring the K-Zoo crew with me too.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, it's all good. I ain't doing nothing but talking smack.
Oh, that's all about.
Yeah. Everybody going ahead on up and staging up over here anyway, so. Okay, that's cool. What happened? Okay, that's cool. What happened to the other wheels that was on there, man?
I sold them.
You
They
did?
were too big. They kept hitting the fenders real bad and rubbing, and they kept pushing on the fenders.
I got you.
But I'm gonna get a new set. I just put these back on for now.
I ain't mad at you. Ain't mad at you. This is the man that built this car right here. This car got so much detail. I'm gonna go ahead on and get it. I'm gonna get it what I can now, and then once we get up in the show, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more. But this car right here, trust me, you're gonna love it. I'm talking air ride, just the amount of detail and airbrush work that's all in here. You cannot, man, it's crazy. Just look at that. All of that detail. Oh yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead on and get a new spacing lane, and then we're gonna go ahead and get loaded on up inside, and then I'll go ahead and get some footage of that real quick. And so, actually, you know what? Let me get his hauler. This is his hauler. This is the one to the wagon, and he's got a crew cab Chevy too. Of course, you already know your boy had to throw down on these wheels too. You know what I mean? Milled up by yours truly. Look at that. Man. Yep. That's how we roll into a car show. If your hauler ain't right and your car ain't right, you ain't coming in that car show tight. And like I said, you already know me, and I ain't got no trailer hooked on nothing. So let's go ahead on and get loaded up in this thing, so just stay with me. So we're here at the load in, and just going ahead and trying to get these cars placed. So let's see what they got and how they're moving along over here in this other room. There's 2 rooms, so let's see how they're moving along over here. clean footage.
I think that might have been supposed to be an aisle, but we can still move him up a little bit. I can move up a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Can't look how fast.
Yeah, I just sat it like this for a second and it got dry.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video on right here, but I'll go ahead and cut it on back on when I get a chance. But in the meantime, do me a favor, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. You already know, it's the Dual King signing off. Peace.